ExtraEmily has been unbanned on Twitch after one humongously long day following her viral incident where she almost got into a car accident for what seems like the 10th, 20th, 1000th time live on the platform, almost ending the lives of people. Of course, she didn't, so she can pull that card. And one day ban. What did we expect? I was going to do a video yesterday talking about the ban, but I thought about it and I was like, man, wouldn't it just be hilarious if she literally got banned tomorrow and I'd have to do like another video? So why not just wait? And that's exactly what happened. So I can try to at least get a decent video out again covering this situation. We all kind of expected this. It was a viral moment that literally every content creator and their mother was quick to make a video talking about, because it's one of those things where it's not like a what if, it's not a conspiracy or something like that. It's something we witnessed. It's something we could see, where she almost merged into a car beside her. She did not use her signal because she was too busy reading the chat, too busy adjusting the camera, reading the phone, right? Something that is illegal in some states, which I guess is like bad enough to issue a one-day ban. Again, of course, this is probably only following after, how viral this situation went, of course, because I don't think Twitch cares. And I don't think that Twitch has plans to actually do something to make things like this in the future less, easy to do, right? Something as simple as making a rule that's like, oh, you can't stream if you're driving. If you're streaming, you have to have a passenger who's reading the chat. Or if you're streaming, you have to be the passenger, or you have to be in the back seat, right? Something like this would be pretty simple to implement, I feel. But for some reason, Twitch just has not done, even though we've seen countless times people have almost died or killed other people because of their negligence while driving and while streaming, and thinking that, their chat is more important than following the law. Now, Dexerto even pointed out the fact that, yes, what Emily is doing is against Twitch's community guidelines, right? It prohibits dangerous or distracted driving while streaming under the platform's self-destructive behavior policy. Operating your vehicle while interacting with your stream in a way that removes your eyes from the road or hands from controlling your vehicle is listed as never acceptable, specifically identifying reading chat or physically interacting with streaming equipment. Literally, she did both of these. She read the chat, immediately decided to just want to merge right over, like, oh, what happens? It's like that Family Guy meme. I was seeing comments, that Family Guy meme, like, okay, I turn now, good luck, right? Literally that meme in real life. It's nothing new, right? Even pointing out a similar controversy from April 2025. In my last video, I also covered, how she would run red lights, right? She runs red lights and she's just like, well, instead of apologizing, let me just say that these lights are slow, right? So I'm just going to run them. Again, would only lead to a less than 24-hour ban. So the literal second time, multiple times, this character has gotten themselves into a car-related incident where they could have taken the lives of many people, given yet another one-day ban, right? Like, God forbid, Amaranth's boob falls out, which that has also happened multiple times, right? It's like kind of a coincidence how all of Dan Clancy's friends can do something that would rightfully permanently ban another user. They can do and get a one-day ban, maybe a week. If Twitch is feeling super controversial, they might give him a week-long ban. But isn't it just really interesting that all of his buddies and famous friends and streamers and blah blah blah, this community of niche, again, 30-year-olds, ExtraEmily's 32 years old. I don't have a lot of room to talk. I'm getting there. I've got 5 years left to go and I'll definitely be there. But the thing with ExtraEmily is she seems to have this persona where she's 30 something, yet she has the brain of a 5-year-old. And every time you see her featured in something, it's because that 5-year-old side came out, right? The side where a 30-year-old who's probably been driving, a decade or more, doesn't know how to drive all of a sudden because the chat's more important, or spoiled the Mr. Beast games, right? Or said something racist on accident, or little things like that, or whatever. Okay, I can kind of understand Emily. She's just a streamer. We all make mistakes. We all say stupid things. We all do stupid things, blah, blah, blah. It's not the end of the world. It's content. But again, a situation where you're like putting people's lives on the line, not once, not twice, not three times, multiple times, and just getting a 1 day ban, literally a slap on the wrist, right? If anything, it's like a day off for a lot of these creators. It seems like I was wrong because she has been banned, and the consequences did get worse, right? They got a few hours worse. On October 8th or 13th of 2023, she got an 18-hour ban. You see, on 12th, the red light one, she got a 24-hour ban, and then again on June 29th, it looks like she got another 24-hour ban. So in Twitch's mind, like, obviously these are years apart, which is fine, but like the fact that it happened 3 times is a little crazy. I don't know how many times I've been caught streaming on Twitch, let alone 3 times, right? So it seems they do have some sort of like disciplinary ladder, but it's like, okay, here's 18, here's 24, here's 24. Shouldn't this 24 be like 48 maybe? How Twitch suspensions work, literally.
Okay, time's up.
SpongeBob.
If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Okay, time's up.
1 day off is a free break. You pretty much get paid. She has other content platforms, other streaming things. She has Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, all these other platforms where she has income coming in. So it doesn't really matter, right? And the fact that Twitch is just going to keep banning her for 1 day for the same exact guideline violation. You would think this would be her 3rd time, so they'd eventually be like, you know what, 1 month ban, couple month ban, who knows? But she's never going to learn and never going to be held accountable for what she does, because to her, these little oopsies, Twitch is even saying, oh, it's just a little oopsie. Here's the 1 day ban just so the news can get off of our ass, when they don't really care. They don't really care that she almost could have killed somebody because she didn't. That's just kind of what it is. If you didn't kill somebody, they don't care if you happen to be their friend, right? You know, God forbid, you know, me, if I did a prank or something that put someone in danger, I'd probably get like a 1 month ban. If I put something on YouTube, like a prank that put people's lives in danger or did something to put people's lives in danger, YouTube would rightfully, you know, strike my content and probably take me off the platform for quite some time to make me think about my actions. Something that Twitch does not do, will never do, and that people are just kind of getting sick of. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the internet, knowing the right people, being silly enough, having that quirk chungus humor enough that'll just get you scot-free off anything you want, and you'll never really be held accountable, because in literally a day, Twitch will seem to forget. In the case of, you know, her punishments, they literally forgot. They already banned her a day. They already banned her 18 hours before. And they're just like, you know what? Another 24 will do just the job. Enjoy your day off. Thanks for coming by, Emily. See you around. Let me know what you think down below about, obviously, the very clear bias and stupidity from Twitch. It's nothing new. It's just always funny to see it, because it's kind of like, you would think after so long they would eventually get the message that like people are sick of the favoritism and very obvious bias, but it only seems to get worse. Peace out. Bye.